Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Pisces for the month of February 2022. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. Also, although I'm reading for February, you could be feeling these energies whenever you view this video, whether that's February, March, April. When you are drawn to the video is when you are meant to hear its message. So the first card out in your reading is the card of helpless. And so this is somebody who feels trapped by their circumstances. They feel like there's nothing they can do. Now, the card that clarifies this is the Four of Shields. So I feel like this could be somebody who is afraid or has commitment issues, or it could be for some that this is a third party and they're afraid to leave because of loss, because the next card is the Five of Coins. Or they could be afraid that if they leave here and then what if you leave them? It feels, and then they're like left with nothing, right? That's what keeps them tied here. So I feel like they are in an unhappy living situation. And I feel like there's a very intense attraction to you. But I feel like they feel like, well, my hands are tied here, it feels like they don't want to lose, or there's a lot of insecurities surrounding the connection. Maybe they just don't have confidence in themselves and in how you feel about them. If they are indeed worried that, well, they're going to leave one situation and then you'll end up leaving them, So maybe they're lacking in self-confidence themselves. And maybe they're looking externally for the problem when the problem is actually internally, or internal. I feel like something got canceled with the Seven of Shields in the reverse. Like this is a meeting place or a discussion that might have a reunion possibly, or a place, a meeting to talk. That could have got canceled because they felt there was nothing further that they could do here. Maybe see this. This card here is somebody trying to hold on to what they got left. It's like they're out in the cold and all she has is what's on her back and this scarf to keep herself warm. And she's holding that really tightly to her head, lest the wind come along and snatch it away, indicating that she's afraid of losing the little that she has left. Or maybe is afraid to be put out in the cold. And I feel like they want this offer so bad. It's almost like I got this other vision of this person. They want this so bad. You see how she leans towards it, really wants it. But maybe has to tie themselves to that chair there to hold themselves from going after it because they really want it. It's almost like that type of feeling, So maybe there was a reunion, a meeting, a date with this person that got canceled. A discussion that maybe ended badly, possibly, with this card being in reverse. It could simply be that it could be a reflection of the card above it, because it can also be somebody who feels stuck or is imprisoned. But I mean, they could be imprisoned by their own thoughts, you know, which is a lot of what I think it is. And here they're reflecting, seeking answers. I feel like there's been an argument or a fight. Oh yeah, I see it here. There's been an argument, a fight, maybe ended badly. Maybe, you know, you walked away or they did. And if that is the case, they deeply regret having done so, because they still desire the cup. They still desire it. And fantasize about it. And they even fantasize, this person fantasizes about making up to you. This is an option for them for the future. That's one of their options, or one of their wishes. It's what they want, and it's what they fantasize about. Making up. Getting back together. I have the Page of Swords here. He never delivers good news. Well, certainly not here anyway. This could be something that was, yeah, okay, I know why it's here. This is something that they said or done. It's connected to that Five of Swords that they are now regretting, is what it is. There's something they weren't seeing about the connection. You see, there you go. This is it. They were tempted by the offer, but they didn't know if I give my hand to this person or put my heart in their hand, are they going to crush it? You know, are they going to stay or are they going to leave? Are they going to betray me? That's why, that's what's holding them in that chair. That's what's holding them there, whether they're in another relationship or not. If they're in another relationship, they're definitely not happy there, and this has to do with financial reasons also. But I mean, if they were really confident in you and the love and the relationship, I don't feel that those things would be much of a concern anymore. And so this is something they need to see and decide for themselves, you know. And that's what they're doing. That's what they're reflecting upon. They're reflecting upon the Two of Shields in reverse. So in this deck in reverse, it is a troubled relationship getting back on its feet. A new possibility, or a desiring one, which is exactly what it is. It is also starting over from a fresh perspective. That's what they're doing. They're looking at their fears surrounding getting this back on its feet, on returning to you, on making things better, on transforming this relationship. That's what they're doing. In the process of doing all of this, it's not just about the swords. It's about the emotions too, okay? So in the process, we see how much they love you, or they see how much they love you, and they see how much they regret. You know, there's the Five of Love, okay? So a lot of regret, a lot of emotion, a lot of grief. The color red, look how intense those emotions are. The color just speaks to the intensity of these feelings, and their regret for having turned the cup down. Feeling as though they've missed an opportunity here, you know. This person is missing you. They're missing you. They can't move on. Look, they can't move on. I never missed anyone in my life as much as I miss you. I can't move on no matter how hard I try. So, they're trying to, they're talking to the divine, okay? And they're asking the divine for help to help them find a way, to find a solution to this problem. And well, with the Five of Coins, the message is very clear. Help is available. But you must choose to reach for it. And here, they were not choosing. They tied themselves to that chair. They tied themselves to that chair. You see, they were resisting. Here's the Five of Coins over here, and there's the card in between. Okay, the card of family reunions and deepening relationships, overcoming the difficulties. Well, they were tied to the chair here. If they want to do these things, they have to get up and make the change. If they want the flower, they got to get up, they got to bend all the way and reach for it. That's what these cards are telling me. And that's what Spirit is saying. If you're unhappy in your current circumstances, then take the necessary actions to change them. And so they're asking Spirit for a new plan, a way, an idea. And so an opportunity, the wheel is here. And the wheel is the answer, actually. It's like go with the flow, which they haven't been doing. They're not going with the flow. What are they doing? They're resisting. They're tied to the chair. The thing is, with the wheel, it's asking you to step up to the wheel and take that spin. But you're required to do it blind. You're required to do it in faith. You take one step, and Spirit will show you the next. And so they're studying the value of the coin. And then the Ten of Coins follows, which is like it can speak to something long term. That could be what they're looking at, something long term, with the Hermit and the wish. He's got the star out of the wish, or the coin, in effect, out of the lantern. It's what he was wishing for, so he's taking another look at it. And this is a card of taking a gamble also. It's what he's thinking of doing. He has to take the gamble, take the risk to get the reward. He has to take the action, And in the end, there's a reward, He'll be rewarded for that action. And so this is about doing the right thing. And you see they're assessing it. There you go. They're doing the right thing. They will be doing the right thing. They don't want this fight anymore. They don't want to stay like this. So if they don't want to stay like this, they got to help themselves. The truth is, this person loves you. And the truth is that, yes, they're scared, but they're going to follow their heart, I believe. Or at least a balance of the two, because really it is a balance of logic and the heart that leads you down the right path, But here, they were like really overthinking things. overthinking things and making it worse, thinking the worst. So they're going to come, they're going to do the right thing. This is about bringing something back from the brink of death by learning from the past, which is what the Hermit is doing. He's looking back to the past. He's reevaluating here. Going back, it's what he's doing. Communication. Deciding to fight. Deciding to fight for this relationship. So you can expect communication from this person. It's if you look in the back, you can see somebody going into battle. A new way of seeing something that will lead them to victory. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, see, there's that Five of Swords again. I think that they realize the value of what they lost here. And so with the Page of Pentacles, this coin is new information, which is what they've gained, is new wisdom, really, and a new idea. The means to a way to ground something and to make it grow. Learning from the past. Knowing that if they want change and they want this, you know, they're going to have to get up and take action and make it happen. One step at a time, and they'll be shown the next, but they must go in faith. And your message from the divine actually is that don't lose hope. Don't lose the faith. I thank you for watching, for liking and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.